Hey everybody, it's James here with the Sawyer Family Reviews channel, and this is your weekly comic book pickup video. Every week I pick up the boys at least one comic each, sometimes more, oftentimes it's much more, but at least one each, and I get them from Queen City Comics in Fairfield, Ohio. If you're in the Fairfield or Cincinnati area, head to Queen City Comics to get your comics. Okay? Alright. So each week I've been picking up these True Believers. These are cheap reprints by Marvel. They only cost $1 each. And they reprint some classic Marvel storylines and are usually tied into an event. Right now they're doing Fantastic Four reprints, because there's going to be a relaunch soon, and there are 3 True Believers reprints today. First up is the new Fantastic Four versus the Fantastic Four. This is a reprint of... Hey, there's Spidey. Let's see. Focus. Fantastic Four 374. At this point in time, they had one Invisible Woman in this terrible, skimpy outfit, I guess to cash in on the bad girl craze. But Invisible Woman deserves better than that. So they reunited the new Fantastic Four, which was Spider-Man, Hulk, Ghost Rider, and Wolverine. This is not the first appearance of them as the new Fantastic Four, because I believe it was Grey Hulk when they first appeared in New Fantastic Four, and this is Smart Hulk. This is written by... Let's see here. Tom DeFalco and Paul Ryan did both the script, the plot, and the pencils. So they worked together on all 3 of those things. The art is good. It's Doctor Strange reuniting them against the threat of Doom. Doctor Doom, that is. So it brings them back together again, and it's fun to see the play between those 4 characters as a team. This is kind of an odd team to think about. I won't ruin anything, but there is a lasting effect. Well, there is something that happens in this book that is a lasting effect on one of these characters that stuck around for a little while in the books. And it was kind of it was an interesting thing when it happened in the book. I remember reading this issue brand new. So there's that one. Next up is the Fantastic Four, The Birth of Valeria, and this is also $1, as you can see, and reprints Fantastic Four number 54 from that one of the relaunches. And this is by, let's see, Carlos Pacheco, Raphael Marin, Carl Kessel doing dialogue, Mark Bagley doing pencils. Even though the cover is our Mike Wieringo Mike Wieringo Thing, the interiors are by Bagley, who's best known as the artist on Ultimate Spider-Man. And he did a lot of amazing Spider-Mans, did Venom recently. And this is The Birth of Valeria. That one may not be as much fun as the other ones are. Next up is one that's going to probably be their favorite to read is What If Spider-Man Joined the Fantastic Four? This is a reprint of the first What If issue, if I remember right. Oh, it's a terrible launcher. I'm sorry. Yes, reprinted it from What If number 1. And this is by Roy Thomas with Jim Craig and Pablo Marcos on pencils and inks. And this is a What If... See, the What If stories... where they went back and did certain things in the Marvel Universe, and they said, well, what if this had happened instead of something else happening? And this is the start of that. And this is back when Spider-Man tried to join the Fantastic Four back in Amazing Spider-Man 1, if I remember the story right. And instead of them not letting him join, he actually does join. And so it kind of takes and flows through that, through the history of like the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man as if he was a part of the team. That one will be a lot of fun for them to read, I think. What Ifs were always so much fun to read because you didn't need to read a lot of other things. You could just read this one What If issue and it was just a cool kind of self-contained storyline. Next 2 are older issues from the back issue bins. Blaze asked me if I would get him a Madman comic because he's been interested in finding out more about Mike Allred's Madman. So I picked up this one. It's number 2. I can't remember which volume this is. I think there were a couple different volumes. I don't know if it'll say in here or not. Oh, wait, over here. It does not. So, I can't remember for sure what the sequence is in Madman comics. But Mike Allred's Madman is a really cool, quirky character. I remember reading a lot of these, but I don't remember the stories as well as I should, probably. But great art, really quirky, neat character. So it's kind of exciting he's going to check these out. And if he likes this art and the way this writing is, I'll have to look up some trades for him. Next up is another Robin annual for Keaton to make up for this back issue that I grabbed for Blaze. I got him Robin annual number 1 last time. This time around I'm getting number 2, and this is part of the Bloodlines Earth Plague tie-in. The Bloodlines tie-in was introducing some new characters into the DC universe by these aliens, like, bit them, and then I guess their blood transferred powers to the person they bit, if I remember right. It's been a while. But she was like a hacker girl and got these, like, T-1000 arm blades that would, like, she could form or something. But it's a cool Robin story, as always. Robin's, man, this was such a fun character to read back then. Oh, I remember this sequence. I remember him looking in the mirror and talking tough. Oh, man, that's great. That was a good flashback right there. So this, I think, was written by Chuck Dixon this time. I was wrong last time. Let's have a look. Come on, focus. Chuck Dixon story and Kieran Dwyer on pencils. Yeah, this was fun, man. Keen's going to dig this. This was a fun issue. All right, and then next up is the Gracie comic. I couldn't find any DuckTales or Darkwings for her, so I just grabbed her a random IDW Uncle Scrooge, which will fit the bill. I mean, it's Uncle Scrooge, it's Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Donald will probably make an appearance. That's all she needs to know. So she'll have fun with this one. And that last is up the two current books this week. Venom #4 came out. Keaton is still reading this. It's by Donnie Cates with Ryan Stegman on pencils. This is still his favorite current book that's going, I think. Yeah, this art is solid. It's kind of, the whole issue is kind of dark. It's like everything's dark or red. Hope I'm not spoiling anything, just flipping through it. He still digs this. I don't know if I like the visuals on that. Well, I know I don't. I don't like the visuals as much as I like when Bagley was doing it. And last here is Big Trouble in Little China, Old Man Jack, with, again, the retro Batman Returns style figure covers. I think this is issue number 11 now, if I remember right. I looked at the list. Big Trouble in Little China. Number 11. Yeah, Blaze is still digging this. He still thinks it's very funny. I don't think he was expecting this to come in today, and that's why he asked for the Madman, so he's getting surprised with an extra issue. Yeah, I wonder how long this is going to run. Is this an ongoing or what? Sorry if I'm going to spoil something by looking at the last page here. To be concluded. Okay, it was a 12-issue series. So, that's the last one of those. So yeah, we got new today was Old Man Jack and Venom, and then those True Believers. We picked up a few back issues. I have a feeling the winner of the stack, though, is going to be this What If Spider-Man Joined the Fantastic Four. I have a feeling they're really going to enjoy that. The Fantastic Four versus the new Fantastic Four, that is also going to be fun because it's got so many big-time Marvel characters right in there. But that is it this week. Again, if you have any suggestions for us, always leave it in the comments. If you are checking out some of the books we're picking up, also leave that in the comments. So that'll be it for this one. Click like, subscribe if you enjoy our videos, and we'll talk to you guys next time.